From our free daily newsletter, the latest from podnews.net with Spots Now. Podcasting has never been more interesting to advertising agencies and marketers. According to new research released by Westwood One, the study reveals that 76% of agencies and advertisers currently advertise in podcasts, a 5 times increase in the last 12 years. Podtrac has launched Podcast Promo Trades, a new free service to allow podcasters to grow shows by trading promos in other podcasts. Podtrac's promo platform has been used by a number of large podcasters to expand their audience and accelerate growth, the company says. The iOS 27, tvOS 27 and macOS 27 public beta is now available to anyone. It brings Apple Podcasts video to the macOS desktop and to Apple TV devices, as well as a new AI service. We've been running the developer beta for a while. Switched On Pop has launched on Netflix. The Vulture show is now video exclusive to Netflix and has published almost 500 episodes. Think getting your podcast on Netflix means it has to come off YouTube. That's been the case so far, but Deadline reports that Alan's Universe from Alan Chicken Chow will be available on Netflix as well as YouTube in a new deal. Podpage has launched episode alerts by email, alerting your listeners when you publish new episodes. It's a simple way to reach listeners with new content as soon as you've published it. The launch of new podcast, vodcast and creator development company Podraphenia has been announced. The company is a partnership between the Elvis Duran Group, Looking for Larry and MCM Studios, and will operate from Manhattan. Backyard Ventures has signed the Sketchy podcast for ad representation. Yesterday we noted that Red Seat Ventures had become IAB version 2.2 compliant. They, of course, own Speakeasy, a podcast hosting company which they launched in early April. And Clutch released a survey about podcasting. 46% of podcast listeners would reject podcasts that are AI hosted or heavily AI generated, the survey said. However, 62% of listeners don't care who hosts a podcast, whether it's a celebrity or someone else less well known. And thank you to Hypecast for becoming our latest supporter. Hypecast focuses on corporate podcasts trusted by leading enterprises across the world and offers one platform for every corporate podcast capability. Companies like Hypecast pay for Pod News for everybody. There's no secret member areas for us. So we're grateful to them for their support. And you can support us too at podnews.net/support. And in podcast news, Better in Person with Stephen Dubner is a brand new interview series launching today from the Freakonomics radio star. The show is shot in his own living room. His goal is to create a kind of conversation that's missing from today's media landscape. Cosmopolitan writes, between all the idiotic, unqualified men with microphones and platforms who do nothing but waste their breath and our time, these nuns are exactly what the people need. They're talking about Dominican Sisters Open Mic and probably Joe Rogan. Podbiz celebrates its 1-year anniversary this week with a look back at the year, including reflections on what NJ Belenky and John Kiernan have learnt about podcast monetization. And in April, one person gave out free cups of tea in a Brooklyn park. An audio maker, May Naguski, was there to make short, sound-rich, non-narrated audio movies about who came and what happened. Perpetual Brew is an experiment in community trust and what's possible with our public spaces. And this podcast is sponsored by Spots Now. Try advanced search for podcast advertisers. Spots Now's new AI search ranks all shows on audience fit and targeting, then allows you to see the performance potential in one click, so you isolate the best shows quickly. And from there you can use the campaign planner, exclude competitor conflicts, exclude shows you're already running on, and even browse last-minute remnant spots matched to you. Try Spots Now search free at spotsnow.io or click on the link in our show notes. And that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe for free, we're at podnews.net.